Hello, chef. Okay, champion. You leave for a while. Don't touch the slimes. It's slimy and it's extremely dangerous. Yeah! You'd think I'd be used to that stuff by now. Nothing to worry about. Most kitchens have self-starting fire alarms. Heads up. Okay, I dare you. Everything but the kitchen sink. Ow! That was ow there. Ow. This is why I hate you out of hand. All right, check this out. To trap them, you've got to grab them, and to grab them, you use the other half of the proton one, the capture string. That's all there is to it. You just throw this junk anywhere. We don't stick around and clean up. You know, I thought that guy said Rodriguez Bar Mitzvah. Would it kill him to mix in a green salad once in a while? I'm going to take backup. Blast him until he's dazed, and then throw your capture. Good. That's it, buddy. We've got the little monster breathing hard. Now, try to hold him still. You gotta wear him down. When he's tired, he'll be able to put his sorry trigger of a butt into the trap. perfect. See? That's a big wow. That'll teach that pitiful goop sack to slime Pete Venkman. And by extension, you. Perhaps the place sitting disturbed, still pretty much ready. Full go for the Rodriguez blowout.
The Alhambra Ballroom. The bar mitzvah. What have you done? The guests are arriving in 15 minutes.
What seems to be your problem? Thanks to me and my new exclusively assigned recruit here, the festivities can now proceed in an
Nice of you guys to join us. You grabbed the little spud?
Ray, we need to have a heart-to-blob talk with this one, or we are going to have dispatch for his
Uh-oh. Heads up, your initiation is over. Now give us a hand. We've got a couple of really persistent, troublesome spirits here. We stirred up a hornet's nest, kid. Nice screaming. Getting the hang of it. Just drop one. That's the stuff.
Hey, I'm on your side. Look behind you. Just trying a new angle. Nice work. Get out of here! Here they come! Find some shelter, quick!
Up high.
That's a good start.
They felt that one in Pittsburgh. You got him! That wasn't such a chore, now was it?
Who is going to pay for all of this?
No need to worry, sir. As you know, the mayor rode to office on a strictly pro-Ghostbusters platform. And we now invoice the city directly for all captures and eliminations. And unhaunted New York is a tourist-friendly New York.
No. The damage.
The mayor and the city have taken out an extensive insurance policy as well, so you're covered.
Honestly, I'm sensing some hostility here. Perhaps we should just leave the ghosts here if that's what you would prefer, sir.
No. No. But please, be discreet.
Discretion is our professional watch.
Heads up!
Whoa, where did he come from?
I suppose we should go after him, unless you want to discuss it first.
Cadet, go with Dr. Spengler. Check out the angry fisherman.
This way! Looks like he's drifting. Look out! Can't get across there. Move. Take the lead. Take this trap. More specifically, a 7,000 cubic meter bathtub filled with protonically charged seawater. And, Sea cucumbers? Semi-dimensional rift entities. This type of highly agitated environment is a likely manifestation point. Good work. Are you all right?
Nice going. You might really be the right person for this job.
Yes, you have destroyed a significant section of a 5-star New York hotel in just under 3 hours. Your mother and I are so proud. Aren't we, Egon?
He's got something. Let's track it down.
Egon, hey? It's something new for us, isn't it?
First one I've ever seen. Some type of highly focused anthropomorphic animator. An entity which attracts familiar objects to itself so it can materially manifest its range.
It's generating a field of attraction so strong that it's able to reassemble its component parts.
Losing strength. Keep tearing it down.
Keep working!
No problem. Yank it out of there.
Aim high!
It's on your left.
Aim high!
At me? Knives and forks become a big angry giant. That's really me not liking it. A lot.
Happens every day, right? Anybody here from Zetamore?
Guys, I'm right outside. And so is something else.
Gosh, we've missed you, partner. Glad you could make it. But first, how was Aida? Well, we had to make do with, this new specimen here.
I've been trying to get here for over 4 hours, Peter. Traffic is a little blocked right now.
Wait. I know that thud.
Winston, what do you see out there?
It's big. It's clean and soft and white. And you all aren't gonna like it.
No, this is not possible. Not here, not now, not again! Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Pull it together, Ray. What do we have that can stop that cheap confection?
Ray, weren't you going to finish up the install of the Super Slammer today?
The Super Slammer? Sounds untested. Tacky and exciting. I'm in. But will it work?
Against the minions of a god? That was never the intent. But in theory, I suppose it will. The muon trap of this capacity has never been used or even tried before.
Uh-huh. And why would that stop guys that don't know any better?
Yeah, man. What are we? The FDA?
We'll have to clear a path through this mess first. Residue is animating.
Morty, help us. Stay Puft is somehow hatching these mini-minions from himself. Well, there's paranormal physiology for you. Always something in your stomach. Nettlesome little yarpers. Yep, they look so darn tasty. Blast them!
More trouble! Multiple Class 5 FRPs, inbound!
Ray, prepare the muon trap.
Switching on the muon trap?
Oh, yeah. There's the truck. Switched on muon. Oh, yeah. I'm liking the Super Slammer.
Throw all the ghosts you capture in the slammer. You can relinquish your handheld unit.
I dreaded you when you were alive. You're worse.
friend.
What? Big soap shortage in the afterlife, guys? You're all encouraging him.
Bigman, we need to have a talk about tolerance. Look out! Above you!
I'm detecting something significant behind us.
What is that? Am I hearing wings?
Last 6, medic animated. Multiple contacts.
Grab them and slam them, Noob!
Interesting. Ghost and gargoyle.
Hey, that was a game. Ghosts and Gargoyles. The game we played when I was in the seminary.
Ghosts and gargoyles. What stink game didn't you play? Do you have your 8-sided dice?
Run! Get a scan on that. Look out! Above you!
They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
Exceptional.
Not fast, right?
Hey, over here. Little help? Yo, little help?
Behind! Incoming! There's a new one. Ow! On your left! Almost there! You play hardball, Rook! It's okay! Rookie mistake! How many times do I have to say, don't cross the screen? Give it to him!
What do we do?
It's not vaporizing fast enough. There's too much of it.
Damn! We're starting to make good time.
I thought it couldn't become any harder to get around Manhattan. Any ideas?
Well, we're not getting through that way now.
Hey, cut through this alley. We might be able to head off State Park.
We need to find a way around this mess.
See, it's either you or Egon, Ray, or Winston.
I've had just about enough of the marshmallow parade. Let's go see if we can find us a shortcut. You with me? Spooky and clothesline fresh. haunted laundromat? That looks like our ticket. That tank is leaking gas all over the place. That is a serious safety hazard, man.
I wanted to test these first, but since we're waiving that safety step today anyway, you should be aware that I modified the neutrino mod, which normally releases the particle stream.
Wow, it's like Christmas came early.
Earlier than what? They started Christmas before Halloween this year. Santa came to my house dressed as Dracula.
You guys might want to stand back.
How far exactly?
Back. Way back.
Do I still have eyebrows?
Samuel.
I said way back.
Nicely done. Great job, kid.
Yeah, combustible gasoline. It's the future. Egon, once again on the Super Slammer. I'll give it home.
It's a prototype, Peter. You recall the memo from you about getting too many memos on prototypes?
Well, I did write them.
We mounted a high-expansion rapid-cycle multiple ghost absorber. It's faster and larger than our portable units.
Am I in jeopardy? Is this a big enough stick to roast this guy? Okay.
Potentially. But our exposure to interdimensional deities has been only marginal to date, so it would be wise to anticipate some error.
Somebody needs to go there.
You should tie a pellet on his neck. Wrong way. Scooter. We need to go. Let's roll. Come here. Come on, don't be timid. Come here. Wrong way, Peach Fuzz. Come on, don't be timid. Come here. I got places to go, people to meet. Can we get out of here? Come over here. Come here.
Hindenburg, the opera. Wasn't that show shut down when the stage caught fire and killed the cast?
I read the reviews. Oh, the humanity. I had to say that.
That's right. Ruthless producer. They just reopened it last week. It's cracking. There must be something really bad about this script.
Grab a full scan.
Good idea. We should probably have a look around.
Guess that means we're not alone.
Yep. These are unusual flux patterns. Whoa, wait! Don't touch that. That's what I thought. Black slime. Black slime is a hazardous form of ectoplasmic residue. Toxic to both body and soul. Very dangerous. Egon and I haven't developed clothes and boots sufficient enough to insulate against the negative psychokinetic effects of this stuff yet, so be careful.
In other words, the stains don't ever come out. Ooh, watch yourself!
Looks like an opera singer. A hefty one at that. Peter, you better take her.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm a chubby chaser? I take out one plump girl, a blind date, like her personality, and do that. Go.
I don't have time for you right now, Gargoyle! Four of them!
Avoid crossing the stream.
Oh! Man! On your left! Flash! Ow! Nobody messes with the key. My favorite part of the job. Find some cover! No crossing the street. Hold him now. Behind! That's so lousy to Nice work! I'm down!
Hey, keep your shirt on.
Textbook count.
We just did a service to humanity, kid. Hindenburg is a terrible show.
Times Square post-urban renewal. All shiny and clean. I love it.
Say, is that him?
It's hard to miss.
Egon, how close do we have to get the big trap to reel him in?
A lot closer than this.
What's he up to now?
He's looking for something.
Is he looking for something or someone?
If you can see behind me, the streets are in absolute chaos. Authorities are doing everything they can to quell the panic and maintain order. It is madness out here. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, star of the popular children's television show, is on a rampage. This is not the Stay Puft we've come to love. Fortunately, the Ghostbusters have arrived to put everything back to normal.
gotta fix it or we won't stand a chance.
We need to get from here to there. Make sure the big boy doesn't find whatever he's looking for.
Good strategy. It's dangerous, though. That's a lot of open ground to cover.
All right, sport. Looks like it's me and you. Let's go across Times Square and get into the building Stay Puft is so interested in. You guys keep him off us if you think you can.
He knows you're there, Ray. I don't think he likes it.
Yep, he spotted us. Keep moving. Keep away from those feet. He'll stomp you into jelly. Boson darts! Nice boson. That really dinged him. Great job. Now see if he wants more. Get it? I'm funny too, you know. Here he comes. Evasive maneuvers. Stick close to me and as far away from him as you can. You've got to distract him. Venkman, are you getting caught? Venkman's getting caught. Boson darts should do the trick. Hit him with boson darts. Could be trouble. Stay in your toes. Follow me, quick. Draw him over here. Boson will loosen him up.
EW.
Yeah. All them fans were letting them know what they fucking thought.
Dude, they was cheering when he was getting up after most of this couple of. When he
Yeah,
was
you
really
could tell the Fiend was the fan favorite. They didn't want to see that stop, and then Rollins wins. They're like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, and it's like Vince trying to sell us on. I want him as champion, right? We don't want this nigga, man. Damn. We want the Fiend, motherfucker. Like that. This is what the fuck we want. I don't understand that shit. Like, damn. That's why motherfuckers saying the AEW is like they program better, dude. Like, damn. It's a little more unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is like after a while, I saw what was gonna happen. I was like, okay, it's something gonna happen where Rollins gonna win this damn. I saw it come. I'm like, man, this is good.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch the end of that. I gotta count how many stops that was. It was just getting ridiculous. It was ridiculous. He was doing as many as like he would punch somebody. It was just stupid.
Yeah, it's like
I can't stand finishing moves too that are not like finishing moves. To me, a stop, that is like one of the weakest moves out there for a finishing move.
Yeah.
All you're doing is barely hitting the guy's head into the mat. They take their head in the mat all match long, man. That ain't shit. A vicious power bomb, I think, is always like a good finishing move.
Fuck.
Love me a power bomb. That's my finishing move. That's what I give people. If I can pick you up, I'm giving you a power bomb on the couch or something. What'd you think, Bruce?
Huh?
What'd you think? Did you watch it all?
Oh yeah, I watched it all. I don't know. I just didn't understand if it's a no DQ, then why did
exactly
I didn't
Hell in a
get
Cell
that.
is pinfall submission. There is no. I don't think Hell in a Cell's ever been decided by the ref just ending the match.
Yeah, I don't know why he.
I'm like, what the fuck was that?
And we've had sledgehammers in it. Triple H has been in numerous matches with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's why I didn't understand it. I was like, what the fuck?
Garbage. Like they had it going in the right direction. But what they needed to do was have fucking the Fiend, after getting hit with the sledgehammer, Rollins goes in for the pin, then he gets mandible claw. And he gets taken out, and he gets pinned or submit. Well, he gets pinned. Or he gives him a couple Sister Abigails, and he gives him the fucking mandible. Fiend wins. Rollins should not have been at the standing tall at the end of that match.
I mean, well, technically he wasn't standing tall.
Well, no. But see, that's why I'm thinking. That's why I'm thinking the Fiend was doing that. They may play it off where the Fiend was trying to do that on purpose, where he didn't want the title. He wanted to wait till after the match was over, then completely destroy Rollins, and basically just to get the fans not liking Rollins. Get that mind game going against Rollins, to now where he doesn't really have the fan base like he did. So I tell you what, I'm a big Rollins fan, but after that showing and what actually happened there at the end, it kind of soured me a little bit.
I don't know. It was making it
pushing Rollins like that.
It was making it sound like they're making. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I like the Fiend. I think he's pretty badass. But they're making him sound like he was kind of like the next, like almost like the next Undertaker type of thing. You know, you can't. Like, you
That's
can't
what
keep
it
him
was
down.
supposed to be years ago, and now they're actually doing it the right way.
Relax, sir. We handle foul vapors all the time.
This is what they should have done with him a while ago. Like when he fought the Undertaker at WrestleMania, he should have been fighting the Fiend, not Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
But they didn't have the character developed far enough
leave the building, you said.
But now, could you imagine? I mean, a dude can take that amount of ass whooping.
You're right.
And still stay in the
I
match.
secretly
he's
knew our
gonna be
lives would be in danger and thought,
Hey,
hey, I'll make sure I trap Mark with me inside an elevator!
I'm sorry. I want to see that. I want to see that clip.
Well, I personally don't think Undertaker should be in any more matches anyway, but
that should be his last match.
But yeah, any veteran knows that if you're on your way out, you always pass the torch. That's what you do.
Mm-hmm.
You have to,
So what do you
pay it
think
forward.
about?
You gotta
So what do you
let
guys,
the other guy get over that needs to win.
What'd you guys think about? What was it? Wasn't SmackDown? How on Raw, how they're doing that Team Hogan versus Team Flair shit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be on Halloween, isn't it?
I mean, it's Crown Jewel.
Yeah. Crown Jewel, you know they're only putting together matches because they're paying a lot of money to have our guys over there.
Well, now, if it was Survivor Series built up, then I'd be like, okay, now this might be interesting.
What were the teams again?
Flair will probably have more of the villains, and it looks like Hogan will have more of the good guys / muscle.
Oh well, I thought they already had the teams. I thought it was.
I didn't hear about all 5 members picked yet.
Not all 5. It was just Rollins.
Oh, they're doing 5. Oh, I thought they were only doing 2 versus 2.
No, 5 on 5 with Flair and Hogan as the captains.
Oh,
but Hogan and Flair aren't wrestling.
No, Hogan and Flair being represented by. No, the
Hogan, I could see still wrestling.
Orton and Rollins is the 2 captains.
But you're not getting Flair in another match.
Nah.
He can't do that. I could see Hogan doing a few moves.
Hogan might throw
Flair,
a couple.
You're not
yeah. Well,
yeah.
Hogan's already said if he can't do a leg drop. He says if he does a leg drop, he might not get back up. So he might throw.
All the years of
leg
drops, it messed up his spine. It fucked his spine up.
He might throw a few punches, maybe, like on the outside or something.
Yeah, I mean, you could have Flair do like a woo or a chop or something, but he ain't gonna like get heavy duty.
No, yeah.
Flair's older than McMahon, man. He's like the oldest dude around.
Man, Vince just looks terrible anymore, man. Like whenever you see him, it's just like Jesus.
From what I hear, though, that guy never sleeps.
Oh, dude,
he's like up in the middle of the night. He's working out. He's always doing something.
Well,
but you gotta keep in mind, I mean, a dude who's been in wrestling his whole life, I mean, he still thinks he has to be such a big part of it. It's like, that's what you have other guys for, man.
Well,
go enjoy your life.
He's got that going. Plus, he's got the XFL going, so he's got a full plate.
Yeah,
man.
trying to do the XFL again.
That's gonna fail again, man.
I know.
Maybe they need Chrome. What if you get offered a contract?
Huh?
What if you get offered a contract? What if Vince calls you up and says, "Hey, Chrome, you come play quarterback for one of my teams"?
Yeah. There's not enough. Now, if it was footage of me out there floating around on YouTube or the internet.
I know. I'm just saying, if he ever did proposition you.
I mean, if I went to a tryout and I made a team and he offered me a contract, I might. But knowing how snaky Vince McMahon is, how he just tried to keep it to where, like, my contract, you can't go nowhere. So I can go there and be, like, the badass cornerback. I can be the next Deion Sanders there. NFL want me. I can't even go because Vince don't want to let me go. Like how he doing half of his wrestlers. That's where my question of, do I want to sign with this dude?
They're supposed to be doing a draft.
On his team, like, what if I'm on his team? Like, his team, like, it just so happens I'm on his team where he owns this team, he manages it, he controls who comes and goes. He get me on his team, he liked me so much, he don't even want me to go in that league to another team.
No.
Fuck
How did it work last time with the XFL? McMahon, like, when he's trying to get, he's not gonna own, he doesn't own all the teams though, right? He gets other people to own teams.
Well, he gets it too, but I tried to
because you wouldn't be able to pay your players shit if you had like, say, 10 different teams, but you owned them all. You couldn't pay them nothing, man.
No, yeah.
I don't know what happened last time. I think he tried to own the whole league. I'm not sure, but I don't know what. I don't know. I just know what it was. See, back then, we thought it was gonna be like
no, not yet.
Yeah, extreme shit.
Football.
Right. We thought it was gonna be like hard hitting, hardcore shit, and then it was just arena football.
Not even hardcore shit. I thought, tackler, you might see a power bomb, or you might see a drop kick.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean.
They already said it's not going to be like it was before.
What was that video game back in the day? Blitz?
Oh yeah.
NFL Blitz. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something like that.
Out of dudes.
Yeah,
that's what I was talking about.
They should. They need to remake those.
Like when the ref ain't looking, you can kick the motherfucker in the face, kick him in the helmet or some shit.
Ref looking the other way, you give him a fucking low blow, and then you fucking run right past him and hit the quarterback. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something
little
like
eye gouge in there.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a little dirty football, like something entertaining. Okay, this is some funny looking football, but make it look like football where even I'd be like, you know what? I'm straight. You know what I'm saying?
Because you look at it and be like, is it scripted? Is it like wrestling? Is it a scripted football game?
Right. You know what I'm saying? But then, hey,
I don't know, man. I really don't think they should dabble in it again.
Like you said, it was just turned out to be like Arena League. It was just like, so... I mean, but I get what Vince was trying to do. I still get what he's trying to do.
I give him props for trying.
He's trying to give other players like myself that get rejected from or don't give us
right, because there's so many players, especially in basketball too, that don't make it pro, and then they have nothing to do.
Pro or arena. Because most of that is based on favoritism.
I think it's gonna be a lot of. I think it's gonna be a lot of the players from the AFL that just that shut down. You know, I bet you it's gonna be a lot of those guys.
Yeah. Well, there's no question they're gonna have good talent there, but is it gonna be a good enough product for people to want to watch?
Mm-hmm.
I think they said that it's not. There's not like the first time they did it. It said it's not going to be like that, so I wonder what they're going to do. I wonder if they're going to try to make it like normal. If they try to do like normal, regular football like the NFL, I think it's. I don't. Yeah, it's not. It's not going to.
There's got to be something different.
Well, I mean, if they do it regular football with 11 or 11, it might be a little better. Because, like you said, it gives. Because I believe half of the NFL is scripted. Don't get me going on that. That's just my opinion. That's just something we'll talk about another time. But. In certain situations, not every damn game, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, playoff time, I highly doubt. That's just my opinion.
When you're talking about, like, bigger games...
I'm talking about Super Bowl, Come on,
exactly.
We all think some strange shit.
When you're talking Super Bowl, I can agree that there probably has been some shit that's going on. You're talking a Super Bowl, there's a lot of fucking money up for betting and shit. It's just I don't believe every game, but you're talking big games for sure. There's probably some weird shit going on. I'm still not over that Deflategate bullshit, honestly.
Yeah, that's something I didn't understand.
Well, I'd say the Patriots in general in the Super Bowl, I can't process that.
So happy to be in demand, but these sugar balls have got me nailed
It's like,
down.
no, really? No, I don't believe it.
Well, I don't understand how the referee checks the footballs and then gives them to somebody and then doesn't check them again until the game, you know.
I'll be right there.
It's just like, why wouldn't you have those footballs, you know, either with you at all, you know, after you check them, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No sudden movements. You're perfectly safe now.
Because it's like, man, I don't know, but if he's doing that as a way to give other players a chance to at least make a little money, then cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you try to do it just for extra attention on your damn self, then this is like, okay.
There you go. Fucking Stay Puft. Get out of here, bitch. Oh, shit.
But I don't know what he's doing. I don't know, hopefully.
I don't know.
Distracted to the WWE shit, because I'm telling you.
Alright, well, who all watched? Well, now that I've seen the highlights, who's all watched last week's AEW?
Wow, check it out.
I thought it was alright.
I thought it was really good too. I like the fact that you got fucking Jericho definitely playing the main heel. I mean, that's how you should be doing it. But it seems like when you watch it, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It's scripted because it's wrestling, but it doesn't feel as scripted as WWE.
WCW.
Some of the acting in it.
Yeah,
some of the acting
you
in it
see
was
that? Had Tony Schiavone with fucking JR, baby. Fucking Tony Schiavone. It sounded just like WCW.
Some of the acting though. Some of the acting was just like.
You know that mask commentator sounds like the dude who used to commentate SmackDown.
Yeah, who was that guy?
That guy who was always like, "Oh, tu post suicida," you know, that guy who always would say what move it was when the wrestler did it. Oh, you're a suicide dive, and I think he got fired. Some shit with JBL or something. He didn't get along with him or something. But I forgot his name. He had a weird name, but it sounds like him. And then you got this guy in a mask.
Okay, Slugger, let's you and me do this quick and quick.
But regardless, AEW is a strong product.
Yeah, but I mean, does it? I mean, do you think it has enough to last?
It's not up there, but I mean, you have to build. You have to build to become something like the WWE.
I'm gonna say like this: for them starting off, man, they started off strong.
Oh, very strong. That's what's so hype about AEW is that you've had TNA. I remember when they started. Yeah, it was cool because Hogan and some of the guys were savage. We're doing a new promotion against McMahon. I was like, cool. But over the years, I mean, I can't believe TNA Impact Wrestling's been on that long, over 10 years. I'm like, are you serious?
Okay, let's think.
Because I don't even know what channel you would find them on anymore. But
what? Oh, TNA or Impact, whatever it is.
Spike or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, TNA, Impact Wrestling. And then you got Ring of Honor, which I've never really watched. New Japan, but most of the guys from New Japan now are over in AEW and shit.
Did you see Jeff Hardy got arrested for a DUI again?
I heard he got arrested, but I didn't watch the video for what for.
It was a DUI. It seems like, yeah, he's just.
He's back on the drugs and booze again, man.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, think about it, man. How much he puts his body through, though, man. I mean, Jesus. That must be.
Well, that tends to be the problem with a lot of wrestlers and rock stars.
Here, let me go. Where'd you go? I just saw you, bitch. Where'd you go? Oh, you're hiding up there. Gotcha. Boom.
Yeah, you gotta count the amount of stops in that, man.
Put this in the trap. Get in the trap, bitch. Get in the fucking trap. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Get the fuck.
He sat up. He got up after that nigga took his ball, but he got up after everything that nigga threw at him, and he stopped the match. What the fuck, dude? I just don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know why he stopped the match after Sledgehammer. It's like, dude, what?
Mankind.
Right? It's not like he hit him in the head with it. He just hit the toolbox.
Right, Mankind got threw off the fucking
Yeah.
They took him back. This motherfucker came back out for more. Like,
choke slam through the fucking cell, which was a harder fall, I believe, straight to the mat.
Oh yeah.
Then he goes and wrestles some more with the tooth sticking out his fucking nose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, when it comes to fucking punishment, yeah.
What do you think? What do you think was
that time
the
where he got handcuffed from The Rock? He took like 15, 20 chair shots to the straight head.
What do you think was the What do you think was the best match tonight?
What?
What do you think was the best match tonight?
The best match tonight?
Well, women is easy. That was Charlotte, but Charlotte's like one of the best performers out there.
I thought the Becky Lynch match was pretty good.
I was gonna say, yeah, the Becky Lynch match was pretty good.
That was good, but there wasn't enough offense for Sasha.
I didn't like the outcome.
The outcome wasn't the way it should have went.
What do you think about the women's tag team match though?
I like that outcome. That was the only outcome tonight that made me happy was that the Kabuki Warriors finally got the fucking belt.
Yeah, well, cause I remember
that's about it.
Asuka used to be pretty popular. You know, like people loved her, and then it seems like she kind of faded.
Very, very popular, especially when she was undefeated.
Yeah, bitch took that shit away from her.
She's
lost sight of
and I've never seen, and that's dangerous fucking.
It's already somebody with a YouTube.
Yeah, that crowd was not happy, man. When he even took the sledgehammer under the mat and held it up, the fans really didn't give a reaction. They're just kind of like, "Oh God." Like, really? This is how it's gonna go down?
That's what I said. I was like, really, dude, the sledgehammer. I said, okay, guy, whatever.
All I know is when they wrestle again, and it's just a normal match, how would Rollins ever think he could win fair and square when he gave him every move he had repeatedly and couldn't do it?
Championship, and WWE found the one way to annoy every wrestler.
Did you guys notice? Have you looked at pictures of The Rock's tattoo now that he covered up the Brahma Bull with?
Mm-hmm.
Look at it, man. Look up, Google The Rock's new tattoo. He's still got like the left part of the Brahma Bull. You can see it in there, but he covered it up with this sweet ass huge fucking tattoo of like a new version of the bull. But it's huge face with horns, and it shows like cracks and shit in the skull, and he described like why he had certain things done to it. But oh my god, it looks fucking awesome. Oh god.
That's how you do it. Great job, you guys.
This was absolute
3 scores for everybody from 54th Street.
There he goes, the big evil sailor, all the way to the. Oh, not quite. Didn't make it. Hey, Ray, say 3 guys, the size of your finger, knocked you off the side of a 30-story building, and you had to climb all the way back up to tear them apart. How mad would you be at those 3 little dinky types?
I'd go with mighty pissed.
Okay, and throw in a sugar high, too.
That giant blue and white toy man thing, or whatever, is still coming. It's climbing the building.
I'm impressed with his agility, considering his complete lack of bones.
Uh-oh.
Good news. We've got the Super Slammer back on pulse and Ecto 1 is rolling. We're repositioning now. Can you hold the Stay Puft there for a few minutes?
If by few you mean less than 1, then sure, we can do that.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, did somebody tell you it was breakdown?
No sweat, kid. We've got you.
Well, as long as you're down there, would you see if you could knock off Mr. Sweetness?
Oh, shit.
All right there, Sunshine. Are you okay? You're all strapped in. We've got a good tight grip on your belt. Here he comes. The Big Daddy manifestation himself. A raging blob of densely packed marshmallow. Oh, boy. Melt him, Chief. Give him full screen.
He's right, Rookie. Your health insurance doesn't begin for another 89 days.
More of those minis. How many can he generate?
From 200,000 square feet of solid marshmallow? 60.
Shit. Fucking. Stay Puft.
Boson darts should do the trick.
Is that his upset look? What do you think?
Soften him up with your boson darts.
Exactly. Just talking about that.
Got him on the ropes, Lobster. Fire the last one so we can go home.
There he goes. Oh, yeah. Motherfucker.
You killed my dessert. Scoreboard reads Ghostbusters 2, Gozer the Gozerian 0. Looking like a real big leaguer out there, champ.
Yeah.
Peter, we're in position. The trap is set. We're prepared to capture Stay Puft.
Me
Where
too.
is he?
Yeah.
Why you couldn't give him the belt? And it's Halloween season, cuz. Come on. That would have been even more perfect, dude. It's October, dog.
I guess I owe you guys my life.
She's clean.
How do you feel?
Pretty good. All extremely weird things considered.
So far, just another screwed up day at the office.
Yeah, I thought the blood out of the mouth was a nice touch at the end.
You know, I never forget a face attached to...
They probably more than likely just had him lay down on a blood packet on that one now. Mouth from the blood is usually fake.
My name's Alyssa. Dr. Alyssa Selwyn. And
I mean, from the body, of course, it's not.
Peter Venkman.
But from the... Yeah, you can't, you don't want to do that having real internal bleeding going on.
You met him.
Uh-huh, the Ghostbusters.
Have you ever been involved in this
Oh,
type of
they did.
temporal
It's going to be
events
negative
before?
fucking
Quantum
here.
what?
Shit about
It's
it for a
called
while.
arcing, a large pulse of psychic energy.
Actually, yes. I was at the museum.
So when do they start the draft? What, the draft starts
through
Friday?
the building, and then I was
Draft starts Friday. Yeah, you notice that? They're even giving the start date of the draft to
Sedgwick
SmackDown.
doesn't have a
SmackDown's going to become the #1 show.
It was pulling me like a magnet.
Well, you got to keep in mind, I mean, how many people have access to Fox over USA? A lot, because it's free.
It's a temporary office.
Yeah,
while I'm
look
in
how many
town.
people watch football
I
on
came to do
Fox.
some research after.
Now you're going to
who's
have
gonna-
wrestling on it? Fuck
I wonder,
yeah.
I wonder who's going to go to. I wonder who's going to go to SmackDown then.
Ask you more questions.
Probably almost every big name.
Probably Brock Lesnar and
Would you like to go out for Ty?
Cain Velasquez.
Mexican?
Cain Velasquez, he there.
Wow, Dr. Venkman. That time you almost went 45 seconds without saying something abrasive. Want to try for a whole minute next time?
A doctor and a
Yeah, Tyson Fury. He's still boxing though. I don't think he'll see
That's
him
going to be
wrestle.
more gimmick. That's going to be more gimmicky.
Well,
I believe. I don't think that's going to be like a...
Have you ever seen that guy?
They're trying to get Becky Lynch over there.
Have you ever seen that guy box though, dude? Damn, that guy can fucking box.
I saw a video of them saying that that Fox wants the Fiend on SmackDown. They said that
But you see the thing with Rollins and Lynch? It's like, well, you are the Raw champions. You know, you belong on Raw. You have that belt. You're kind of stuck. You can't really go to SmackDown when you have that belt.
Well, the Universal Championship's not really a Raw belt, isn't it?
It's their heavyweight championship on Raw. Yeah, that's why they made it so that Raw would have their own championship, and then SmackDown could have the WWE championship. You're not going to have both on the same show.
So I wonder what they're going to do with the women's tag team.
Yeah, and then usually Raw or SmackDown, one of them has the U.S. and one of them has the Intercontinental.
What do you guys
and then each have their own tag team, and then the women's tag team is the only one I think that can go both sides. Same with the 24/7 belt.
What do you guys think of that?
Which one?
I think that 24/7 belt.
R-Truth one for like his 20-something time tonight.
Yeah, is that gotta be the stupidest belt?
That's just so. Oh god, I find it fucking retarded, dude. At least the hardcore championship back in the day, they actually did a real match. You know, it was a hardcore match.
Yeah, it wasn't no just sneak up on a motherfucker, roll up and kill him. It was like, what?
They need to bring that back.
That was one of my favorite titles, dude. Was the hardcore match.
They need to bring that shit back.
A hardcore championship. It looked like shit, but it was awesome.
No, they got like
it's like you can see a motherfucker get hit with some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
oh, that's back where they were doing wrestling matches anywhere. At the river. I remember Bob Holly won at the fucking riverbank. You know, boiler rooms, back. It didn't matter what the fuck. They, oh, hey, we got a ref. Let's do it.
Do you guys remember when they used to? I mean, like we probably all do, but back when they only had like the heavyweight title, the tag titles, and then they had like an intercontinental title.
Intercontinental.
And that was really
always three of them, pretty much.
Yeah, and that was really about it, you know. Yeah, and now they got like fucking like
World Heavyweight Intercontinental Tag Team, and then the European, and then light heavyweight, but it never was really shown that much.
Well, in 80s and early 90s. Yeah, it was mainly the three belts, tag team, heavyweight, intercontinental. Then you started seeing the European pop up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's just their way of getting more wrestlers involved with making more wrestlers happy. And, you know.
It's trying to give credibility to certain wrestlers that are like more mid card.
Yeah.
And
you know, dudes like AJ that should be top champion, you know, in the championship run.
Yeah.
He's still a champion. It's just a different title.
Yeah.
Basically, if you hold a title, you hold a title. It doesn't matter. The wrestlers don't care which title it is because, hey, I got a title. It gives me credibility.
Right.
And some people make a hell of a thing out of it. Look at like what the Miz tries to do with the his IC runs and shit like that. You know, you can make any title credible if you defend it right.
What was the? Gosh, what was I gonna say? What was it? It was the. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. Go ahead. Shit, what was it? I'm trying to think. Oh, what was the deal with the? I mean, I remember when Randy Orton used to be, you know, one of the top, you know, top guys, you know, like up there, you know. Now it just seems like, yeah, he's still kind of up there, but he's not, you know, yeah.
See, Randy Orton, he putting over younger motherfuckers, even if he wins the match. He just, like, earlier than, like, tonight when he went up against Ali, he was letting the world, he was helping.
Yeah, by nodding at him afterwards, you could see that he was just, like, giving him, like, all right, you got my attention. You're not bad. And that alone, just the nod, by winning, but giving him the nod, is kind of like a seal of approval for fans to like this guy.
Yeah, he did.
Fucking
the way he countered the RKO the first time. That was I've never seen that. It was like, oh shit, okay.
That was interesting. You would think that you would have seen a counter like that by now, but no, he came up with some interesting shit.
I hate all these.
Even though he's trying to be like some sort of Sub-Zero looking motherfucker,
yeah,
when he comes up to the ring.
I hate that shit. I'm like, I mean, maybe it's just.
We already had a Sub-Zero, you know? Glacier back in the day.
Oh God, Glacier.
No, I think he's like a mix of the Mortal Kombat ninjas. That's why it changed colors. I don't know.
Yeah, do you remember that? Remember when a WCW tried to do that? They had like, they were bringing out guys
Mortis
that kind of
was
like
the green. He was kind of like the reptile.
that kind of resembled Mortal Kombat guys.
Mortis was cool looking. I liked his skull face. Oh, but that fucking dude in AEW, that Luchasaurus, man, he's a beast.
I like Luchasaurus.
Oh, I fucking love Luchasaurus, man. He got that skull mask and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But he's like a big motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Who y'all AEW people y'all looking at? Let's discuss that.
Well, Luchasaurus, since we're there.
Okay, we've already established Luchasaurus is one of our guys.
A couple of them hardcore guys that were in that one match I like.
My girl liked Jimmy Havoc.
I like him. I like Jericho, but that's just because of Jericho. I like Omega. The Young Bucks are great. I like the Lucha Brothers. They're fucking phenomenal.
Private Party dope to me.
I mean, I still like Chris Jericho, but man, he's getting old, man. And you can tell too.
SCU's not bad. He is, but that's why they gave him the belt now, so he can do something with it while he's still credible to a certain extent. I mean, you know.
He changed his move up. So,
Judas effect now, spinning elbow.
That's cool because it fits his older body. It's like, okay, I can see you just dropping a quick elbow if you want to play.
It does, and he mixes in the title of his song from his band, the Judas.
Right. And then
that's actually a really good song. Listen to the lyrics.
You know, the cold breaker soften you up a little bit, but we'll get you ready for the Judas effect. Like, okay, I feel it.
And the walls can still beat people.
Yeah, and the walls can still beat people because it's a submission hold. You know,
if he's going against like a more mid card guy, he'll tap out.
Yeah.
But that's what you need. You need an arsenal of shit like that. I hate guys that are so like 2-3 moves. Like Braun, he really needs to get some more moves. Seth Rollins even needs some more moves at this point because this finishing shit sucks dick.
Yeah. I mean, at least Braun Strowman's finisher is, you know, it's a good power slam, you know. Like at least it looks like it would, you know.
You always know when he's gonna fuck up though.
Yeah.
When somebody moves out of the corner and he hits his shoulder in the turnbuckle, that's when you know the title or the shit's turning on him, and then he's gonna probably end up losing or something. Because he has to hurt himself. Nobody else is really gonna hurt him one-on-one. He has to make a mistake.
The guy that I love is the what's his name from Heavy Machinery. What's his name?
The fat one who does the
what's his name? Shit.
That's Otis.
Yeah. I don't know. I've just always thought Otis is kind of.
Oh, the Vikings were looking good tonight.
I like the Vikings. Yeah, I do too. I also like the OT. They said to put them up against each other right now.
What's interesting with the Vikings is the chubbier big guy is the more agile looking one, and the other guy is the more strong one.
It's a powerhouse. Yeah, I like.
Yeah, it's like misleading because you'd think it'd be opposite. But that's like Chad Gable or Cesaro. Those are dudes that are just core strong. You see when they lift somebody up in a suplex? Dead weight suplexes.
Shorty Gable. Isn't that what he's calling himself tonight?
Shorty Gable.
Shorty Gable.
Wait, do you remember some of the suplexes Cesaro was giving people? He would let you hang in front of him with dead weight and then get you up in the air. It wasn't all momentum. That was all core strength. Those are strong motherfuckers.
I heard,
not just guys who have big muscles.
Which one got hurt? Is it Cesaro or was it what's his name?
No, Sheamus is out.
Sheamus is out.
He should be coming back. I think they'll get him back together when he comes back.
Oh, did you hear? They said, or not? They said about. There's a news article about Edge. Edge got cleared to. He got cleared to wrestle. And I guess he was in. He was in. Well, no. He was in. He's discussing contracts with either WWE or AEW, I guess apparently. But they said he's going to sign.
I listened to some bits and pieces of a talk show with CM Punk talking about his new horror movie, and he said. When they were talking about Vince and stuff, he's like, "Yeah, but that was a while ago. You know, we had a disagreement. I mean, in the future, you know, business is business. I mean, you know, if I was offered something that I would, it's huge talk about him coming back.
Yeah, but I mean, was it? I heard it was just like a backstage contract.
Everybody knows why he did the pipe bomb and he left is because they were still making him wrestle when he had staph infection. He was really sick, like almost gonna die, and they were forcing him to wrestle.
Is that when he?
That's why he pipe bombed and he fucking told him to fuck off.
That's when he looked really sick, man. He got really skinny, didn't he? or some shit like that.
Yeah. He had a bad staph infection, and they wouldn't let him get treatment because they said he had to keep wrestling.
It's ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, and that's why he went off on air and dropped that pipe bomb. And that's what caused the big fight between Vince and him. But he said in the interview, he was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not opposed to ever coming back. Shit's in the past."
I think they might.
It's just at that time they were in the wrong, man, and I wasn't going to deal with it.
Sometimes it seems like WWE kind of like stretches a little bit. Like they try to stretch people out or try to.
Right, you wouldn't think they'd have to do that when they have so many different wrestlers and talent out there.
Because I'm a
they can't even put everybody on the show
cultures
because there's so many people.
Yeah.
Sumerian
but they keep pushing the same motherfuckers.
I'm here as a guest curator for the Gozerian exhibit that's opening tomorrow at the Natural History Museum.
He is honestly due for that vacation, or that break where somebody leaves for a while. I think when he loses the title, whenever that is, he's going to have to go on a break.
We put him on the map.
But our getting stiff on invites to opening night. Just oversight.
I don't have anything to do with that.
What I don't get is how dominant Lesnar was,
and I can assure you
how hardly anybody could beat Lesnar. Rollins finally pulls it off with a low blow and a bunch of stomps. Then he was able to sneak one off on Strowman with a bunch of stomps and a pedigree.
I did not recognize.
But then you have this Fiend thing going on where he gives him 10, 15 stomps, pedigree, all these chair shots and shit, and he still doesn't beat him. What is that saying to the credibility of these other wrestlers that get beat with one?
I think so. But
a finishing move is a finishing move. You can't be having some guy come along, regardless of it being the Fiend or not, and be able to take all these finishing moves, because then you're demeaning the other guys like Strowman and Lesnar.
Please tell me that was Ghost.
He has to show me that before I believe it. He's very intimidating with his new character, but I don't think he's more dominant.
I mean, even
that's
though
all I
what
need.
they gave us, it was like...
Come on, Jock. What's the idea of bringing
crap around here? I ain't gonna lie. I giggled like I was a 10-year-old boy when seeing the Undertaker.
Well, he was just...
Listen, here's the deal. You and Peck and all you guys are going to work together.
He ain't hurting him with that kendo stick.
What? No way, no how.
Impossible.
Look, this city has given you at least a dozen contracts for the jails, courthouses,